Hello, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3. I am just playing the opening cutscene here as we get into Character Creator, because I've got some really fun plans, I think, today. And I thought, instead of cutting out the intro cinematic, people need to see what's going to happen. I have something, I love Dungeons and Dragons. I'm so happy Baldur's Gate 3 has come out. I am so ready for it, but my god, some of these cutscenes make me just shiver. This one in particular I've seen before, and let's just say I would not want to be in this situation. No, thank you. No, thank you. Can I opt out? Can I opt out? Please. No. No. Oh, how nasty is that? I absolutely do not like when that stuff is coming up in front of me. I think we can leave the tutorials on. I am definitely still learning this game, so I am... And by definitely still learning, I mean I have not played this game yet, but I have played a lot of Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, and that's why when oh, can you just play? You can just play as the different characters. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool that you can just be like, I want to play as one of the main characters coming up. But no, the real fun of the game is certainly to create your own character, and I have such an affinity for warlocks, but today we're going to be doing a slightly different warlock, I would say. So first things first is, I just want to talk about in Dungeons and Dragons, there's all these different fun classes, and there's certainly some fun things that you can do. And what I really loved about warlock is that when it comes to spell casting and importance, charisma is actually the most important thing. Wizards and sorcerers and whatever, they get their magic from the arcane and understanding and studying. Warlocks get their power from a deity, a patron saint that bestows them the power, and their ability to cast and do spells is actually more tied to their charisma, their way of performing and acting out the motions and displaying the attacks. But what I love the most is, instead of having all these different spell slots, I have a spell slot level 3, 2 spell slot level 2, 4 spell slots level 1, all these different cantrips, warlocks get 2 spell slots, I'm pretty sure. We'll see if this game is exactly the same. But they have no range of power. They are 0 to hero. They go absolutely all in. They always cast all their spells with the maximum spell cast that they can absolutely do, but then they get those back on short rest, so you just get these big explosive moments with a lot of cool stuff in between. The classic warlock you build around Eldritch Blast. You get with these class features in the game that allow you to do a bunch of classic things to it, increase the range of them, increase the damage based on your charisma, allow you to push people, like a force push when you shoot them with these beams of light. That is the classic sort, or a warlock. Maybe you have a patron saint that is like a fiend god in the underworld, and you cast fireballs and flames and hellish rebukes. Cool stuff. Today, I want to take a warlock down a very different path. I mean, and that is to say that instead of doing a pact of the blade, or maybe even going into some or instead of doing the pact of the tome and becoming a crazy spellcaster, or a pact of the chain and getting familiars like imps and whatnot, maybe even dipping into some necromancy. Instead, we are going to be a warrior warlock. We are going to be a Pact of the Blade. We are going to probably get a giant great sword or great axe and go around hacking at people, because there's a concept I came up with when I played a warlock with friends, and I absolutely love it. So let's just jump through. We can talk about the different cantrips. It's hard not to take Eldritch Blast because it's just such an always useful spell. You know, you can get other, like, it's like a range spell, and for us that's very important because we're going to be looking for range stuff, so we can just leave this as is. But for us, we are going to be preaching to the Great Old One. We are warlocks bound to an eldritch being in the far realm that works towards unscrutable goals. So there's like entropy in the mind. What's reasonable for this is, to me, the Githyanki are mind flayer killers. Like they were previously this race of people enslaved by mind flayers. So to me, it's really cool to play as a race that is full of ethereal background, because ultimately we're from like an ethereal plane. We have a deity from the ethereal plane, and this whole build is actually going to be worked around a skill called Blink, which is basically just like a Joker coin toss, 50-50, on whether you disappear into the ethereal realm or you come back or you stay in the normal plane while you're fighting. So you're constantly like blinking in and out of existence as you fight. So you kind of go glass cannon. Well, a little bit frontline tank, but kind of a glass cannon at the same time. And then sometimes you're there, sometimes you're not. In the actual book, like the D&D rule set, Blink is definitely stronger, because every time you reappear, you can reappear in 10 feet, like basically 2 tiles or whatever, in any direction of your choosing. Like you move a little bit during the Blink. In Baldur's Gate 3, I think you just reappear. But either way, something I'm interested in. So let's go ahead and do this. There are some buttons down here. We can randomize the appearance. I don't really know what we need to look like. I mean, I want something that fits the Githyanki here, but a lot of these are a little bit more fluorescent than I would expect. And quite frankly, when I originally had this character, it was more of a drow thing. So whatever, we can customize the look here in a second. What's really important to me is, as the Great Old One, what you get is the Mortal Reminder. So this is going to be built around crits. Whenever you get a crit, enemies have to succeed a wisdom saving throw, or they become frightened, like unable to act. They have to run away from you. So like you're just like a terrifying presence on the battlefield, especially when you hit criticals. And with this like two-handed fighting style, potentially dual classing into warriors or fighter builds as a champion, there's going to be a lot of opportunity to actually get critical hits as our person. So something I'm certainly looking forward to. Spells here. Our spells are going to certainly be, I think Armor of Agathis makes the most sense. This is gain 5 temporary hit points. It will increase to 10 in the future. When people hit you, they get frozen a bit, which is pretty sick. Charm Person is cool. Hellish Rebuke is really fun. But yeah, there's certainly a lot to think about here. I like the idea of Hellish Rebuke, and just like when you get attacked, you have the chance of just reacting and blasting someone with a ton of fire, which I think is pretty cool. In terms of our background, I think that it makes sense for us to be kind of a noble. Like, we're gonna be a very persuasive person. You could also go down like the path of like an entertainer for performance, or charlatan for deception, but I think the noble fits pretty well for us. I'd like to edit the appearance. I'm not sure any of these heads really. I mean, look at the graphics on this. It's just insanity to me. We don't need to be all scarred up, but we could be. You know, a modest cheek scar for fun. Skin tone neutral. I think it's kind of interesting to go with these like browns, and then let's throw on a, we're gonna be an older woman. It doesn't really seem to do much. Oh, that's kind of interesting. But no, I just wanted to go after, I don't really care about the makeup. Maybe a little bit. Well, I do kind of like this gothic. Like, just the dark. It really fits with, like, the pigmentation on the cheeks. And then, what, like, I kind of like the hair back. It's kind of like a warrior style. Let's see. Ooh, epic. Actually, epic hair. Now, as like a noble background, you could imagine something like this, but this is something I would do if I was building a character that was a little bit more suave in terms of like a finesse weapon, like a duelist or something. Like, this is still going to be a warrior. You know, the shortcut is pretty cool too. The long cut certainly does not make sense. The shortcut to me makes sense because it's kind of like in between a few different hairstyles. Is this like the men's hair we're getting into? No. Oh, you got it, girl. Freaking rip it. I feel like this is like the classic woman's hair, like that half part. Nothing like a character creator, right? Like, it's just... Ooh, the long braid is kind of cool. Now, I don't think I wanted violet. I kind of like a more neutral tone. We're already kind of crazy looking, but maybe dark blue? And is there like a highlight right now that's happening? Yeah. Maybe that's where you get your purples. I mean, it's kind of cool, right? Maybe something darker. Again, we're just going like mature, hot, dommy mommy, you know? Graying intensity. Okay, so we could make it dark, we could make it green, we could make it fluorescent. I kind of like what we have. Graying into a red. No, I kind of like the darker hair, girl. You killing it. You're killing it with your hair. Makeup on the lip. You wear making? Do you wear... So glossy, okay. Just like a light, you know, a light purpley blue would make sense for you. How about that? Good job, girl. You're killing it. Facial hair, no thank you. So there, we got our woman, lady, Tav, no. This is Kalima. Now, one thing that I need to go back, though, is we have noble background. Now it's the abilities, right? Where do we put our ability score? We have a +2 and a +1. The way I like to do this is to have enough dexterity and constitution that we're beefy enough, and then we kind of just like either round out the strength to get like a little bit intelligence, a little bit of wisdom. You know, it might be interesting if you tried to go for like a plus several in different categories, but nah, I think you just either... How important is strength? Probably like shoving and other stuff, but we're not strong. You know, that's kind of part of the shtick. We're like all these other things. This is a little bit optimized, but like, hey man. I definitely play D&D for the combat stuff. That is where I live and where I die. So, let's go ahead and call that good, I think. The Great Old One, we're going a crit melee sorceress build. Even though we've got Blade Wand, we're still going to get Eldritch Blast. Blade Ward is interesting because it's one of those things that you can kind of cast on yourself as you're closing in. Friends, advantage on charisma checks against non-hostile creatures. Might accuse you of enchanting them. Yeah, people don't like when you do that. When you cast friend on them, so they give you preferential treatment. And what's really important is, as a mage, you normally can only wear light armor. But because of our Githyanki, we actually get some class features of armor proficiency and proficiency with long swords, great swords. So it's pretty good. Kalama, let's go, girl. I think that's good to proceed.
You need a guardian.
Now, who do we dream of? Is there like a big randomizer here? There is for appearance. Oh, it is a full randomizer. A Githyanki woman. This is your guardian. A half-elf woman with a bob cut? I mean, that's kind of cool. It's very plain compared to us. Let's just live it. Alright, so here we are. We've just got a tadpole in our brain. That is a mind flayer who's trying to turn us into a mind flayer as well, possibly, and control all these things. They are our sworn enemy, right? Looks like some people have already died before this scene has even started. Pretty interesting. And yeah, we're not just in some freaking base. We are absolutely flying above the skies. Presumably trying to abduct more people? I'm not really sure what the mind flayers are all about. I feel like they eat brains, you know, and then they use people's vessels or brains and bodies and create more of them. The cinematic I have set pretty loud right now, but it's for your viewing pleasure. Yeah, okay. They are certainly abducting. Just touching you is enough. A lot of dead people here. Love it. And this is the Githyanki. These are like the faction of people that used to be enslaved by the Mind Flayers. If you don't know anything about Dungeons and Dragons, that's certainly their background. And yeah, and they ride dragons and they try and kill Mind Flayers, which presumably will be the goal of our mission. You can see there the Mind Flayer literally grabbed his shoulder when they ripped off the arm of that dragon, or of their ship. So I feel like he's literally sensing the flesh. Thump. And love it. Put us into another zone. And this is kind of like the interdimensional proficiency of the Githyanki on display here, going through portals and chasing through realms. Okay. Love it. Is that her dragon coming to get her? He got away. But he didn't go where he was expecting. I love it. Things are possibly not going so well. We may have just teleported to literal hell. We have gone to hell. Yeah. Oopsie. We'll see what they give us as starting stuff. Because again, we are looking to spec into Pact of the Blade. But for us, until we have our Pact weapon at level 3, we don't have very much strength or anything really. So our ability to wield the weapons, it's gonna be a little bit tough. It's gonna be a little bit on the tough side. So here we are. We have a whole bunch of things going on. We do start with a dagger.
Finally free.
Mind Flayer, pod.
I am free. Never to be captured.
This is the pool it came from. The gay parasite that has violated your mind.
Ooh. Okay. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Investigation. So in Dungeons and Dragons, whenever you want to do something, you roll, and there's like kind of 2 layers. First of all, there's like the highest level, which is like investigation is a skill that uses intelligence, and then I might be a character who has proficiency with, oh no, I didn't choose my class stuff. Oh, for frig's sakes. So I get +1 efficiency if I had a bonus to add astral knowledge intelligence, gain proficiency in this is a class action I can do. I don't see why I wouldn't. It doesn't say it uses skill slot, does it? So there you go. So astral knowledge is something that we can use here. And then click to roll the die. And we got a natural critical.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Yeah, maybe don't touch it then. And let's see. Mind Flare, Amethyst.
Dead. Good.
I'll take that. Mind Flare pod. Looks like our friendly lady did get out.
Someone else got out.
Somebody else did get out, okay.
Might be other survivors.
Love it. There is a rune slate up there. I'm just looking around. Looks like a very funky pod there. But here we go. We're running.
Visions project into your mind. A Nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
Okay,
Visions
so
project into your mind. A Nautiloid
I
hurtling
take
through
that?
the plains, resplendent
Love
with
it.
psionic energy.
love it. Brine bulb. I could attack, but I'd rather not.
No traps, please.
Love it. And perfect. Let's run ahead. Hellish Rebuke is a reaction that we have. Opportunity attacks are a reaction that we have. We got our potions. We got some different spells that we can do. I feel like, can I put this here? Like range weapon? No, I want that back. Warlock. Oh, the hell? No, I don't want to cast it. I want it back. I want my custom to go there. Melee weapon, ranged weapon, campfire menu, combat log. Combat log is important. We're going to want this. Inventory, spell book. So, there we go. We've got our Eldritch Blast, and if I go to Warlock, could I please put you back? Custom, I'll get you. I just like having my main spells up here. Hellish Rebuke I don't think we need, but there we go. So that's like some of the common things that we can do. So Piercing Strike, bunch of this stuff. We do have a Scroll of Revivify if somebody does fall down. Non-lethal attacks is something that we can do, but realistically, here we are. Can I use helm on this? Yeah. Yeah, so that's a healing pod. Okay, good to know. One sec. I need to make my thing just a little bit smaller so that if combat log stuff starts to come up, you can enjoy what happens. Brain jar. And I could just like boom, blow up the brain jar just to see what happens. Neural apparatus. Ooh, okay. We are trapped. Yeah, okay. I don't know about this one.
Come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation. You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted
Yeah,
you.
not loving that.
Please.
And you can see we got an insight check there to understand what was happening. Otherwise, it wouldn't have told us that extra little bit. Yeah, and because I'm a Gith Yankee, I don't even want to talk to it. Like, he's dead, right? It looks like he's doing things, but it's the Mind Flayer. And there we go. Problem solved. Yeah, very good. Tentacle Aquarium. I don't want to attack things just senselessly because I don't know if it's going to get us in trouble, but it sure seems like it's dangerous. Goblin down there we can go check. Let's go back down.
Anything of use?
Mirnath. Yeah, big nope. Big nope on that thing. Goblin, he's dead. He had a little bit of money on him. There's some chairs and stuff to sit on. Is this a book? This is another Eldritch tablet.
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your
Wow.
eyes.
So these tablets are definitely radiating quite a bit of Eldritch energy. You know how it is. Alright, let's see if we can get into, I think, our first combat encounter. Okay, lovely. A lot of things are flying around. Dragons seem to be fighting something. Ooh, I see you.
Abomination. This is your
Okay,
end.
we don't have a friend here.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the Gith's eyes.
She's got epic face tattoos, man.
You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might
Vlaakith.
survive. Have you forgotten yourself? Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers. We can do nothing until we escape.
Okay.
That must be our
Let's try and get
priority.
out of here, girl.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship.
Okay.
We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach
Material
the
plane. Okay. Love it. So early on, despite the fact that we are going Pact of the Blade, we will be reliant on our Eldritch Blast, you could say. So like how this game works is you can see I'm going to aim at different units. You can see that we have a chance to hit based on our skill with this weapon. And with our Eldritch Blast, we do 1 to 10 damage. So we missed, even though it was a 95% chance of hitting. Okie dokie. Meanwhile, she, our Githyanki, does have a short sword, but also has her long sword. And she has a rush attack, which can possibly push people off balance. Okay. And a second wind, so she's a fighter. Pommel strike, rush attack. I mean, how do you not do the rush attack? Well, if I just tell her to attack, she'll probably do even more. But the rush attack seems cool because it knocks them off balance. But I guess she can just kill them. 95% chance. Main weapon. Absolutely well done. If we could close in on the imp, we would have them in that little circle that you could hover, and then we would get opportunity attacks if the opponent kind of went into that zone. So right now, we're very exposed. We're a very weak unit. Let's just bring over here and end turn. So we'll see what the imp does. Backing up. Flare bolt. Can't hit. Love it. We do have Hellish Rebuke and stuff, so that could be cool. But let's be real. We definitely want to just Eldritch Blast, because that is the thing. And then we rolled a 2. So we could have hit 1 damage. We could have hit 2 damage. We could have hit 3 damage. We could have hit all the way up to 10 damage. But we hit the 2. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Can I hit tab? How do I quickly cycle between my fighters? Just give him the old whack. Like, she is absolutely cruising. And then again, now he has disadvantage on doing any like spell or range attacks because he's in the zone of like a melee person. So very good. Yeah, just kind of running around. Fairy bolt, critical miss. Okay. I'd really like to like get something out of here. Like, come on, can we please get a hit? There we go. We hit a 9 that time. 9 out of 10.
You proved surprisingly
Not
adequate.
bad.
Now,
Do a quick little bit of looting. I'm sure there's what, a crossbow here on these imps. A little hatchet for you. A hatchet, a scimitar. So here, for instance, you can see our Kalima has proficiency with this type of weapon, right? Because we are a Dothraki, or not, Githyanki. And where does it say on this? It's a finesse weapon, so we can use our dexterity instead of our strength. Right? So, did it? Whoa, 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 whoa. I literally just attacked. I was able to do this and this. Okay, well, maybe don't do that. That did like half our health.
not reaction.
Yeah, oopsie. Potion of healing is it feels like a waste for 5 health, but when your health is this low, there you go. It only rolled a 6 anyway. Alright, can I please try that again? Good thing we're learning how to play here. Should be I for inventory. So you've got alchemy pouches, keychains, camp supply stacks, cool. And then we have... Oh, it's giving me the scimitar in my offhand. I don't think I want to do... I mean, I guess we don't have anything in our offhand, but can we still cast without a free hand? Yeah, it sure seems like it.
What path lies before me?
Empty, empty, empty. Imp, imp, dead thrall. I mean, we'll just grab this stuff. I'm sure we can sell it later, right? It's kind of like a looter shooter. You know how it is. Dead thrall. Nothing else interesting here. Equipment. I for inventory. That is correct. Ooh, short sword. It's also finesse. Simple robe is clothing. Kalima has light armor, but she can wear medium armor. It's just the fact that we started as a warlock, so it's thinking that we're going to go down the path of becoming a spell person, but we are absolutely not. Why? 3 to 8 is much better than 1 to 6. So, what's the right hand? Like, I don't understand why this one here. Why are you? Can I examine? Light can be dual wielded with other light weapons. Finesse. If I were to remove you into here, examine. Light, not bad. I guess we're kind of dual wielding right now then. So this is +2, 3 to 8, and if I put you, it becomes +4. Oh, you know why? Ah, it's because we are proficient. We are proficient. I really don't want these proficiencies, quite frankly, but that's fine. We are proficient with swords, so we get a +2 bonus. Martial Prodigy. Yeah. Mortal Reminder, opportunity attacks. Okay, well let's call that it and start heading out. We're not proficient with scimitars, but it's probably better to wield the scimitar for the better damage roll than to wield the dagger. I don't think you can get a critical strike by using modifiers to get up to 20. You certainly can't in like the actual pen and paper RPG.
Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
I kind of want to touch things though. Backpack. Gold. Yo, man, we're getting some good loot. Some good loot.
What's inside?
Reliquary.
Needs a key.
Needs a key. Brain in a jar. Yeah.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Okay, a whole bunch of things are coming out.
Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
Yeah, you're not looking so hot, my dude. Shadowheart.
Don't waste time on Istik. We must go.
Warlock, Arcana. Because I'm Warlock, I can do an Arcana check to understand if there's a way of breaking out. We have Arcana proficiency for reasons. So let's roll the die. Difficulty class is only a 7. So with the 7, we roll the 14 +3 or, you know, there we go.
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
There's no time.
Hurry! Please!
We'll say that we're gonna look into it.
The console appears dormant.
Warlock, inscribe the device with the glyphs you sense from the pods.
The console hums
Yo.
to life.
Take a closer look. Let's make sure that we're not gonna kill the person here. Yeah, see, this is some skills that we're good at. We're getting decent rolls.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps it will open the
Yeah,
nearby
sure
pod.
will. I'm gonna place my hand on the console now that I've placed the glyphs.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite.
Yikes.
Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection.
Authority.
Authority.
Illith wisdom. Will the pod open? We only have +1 to wisdom, but it's a very, very weak roll here. Basically, if you roll a 1, you get a critical failure. Other than that, you
Feel
win.
the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Let's go, baby. Let's frickin' go. I think that there's like an actual puzzle there to do, but we were able to circumvent it using our abilities, right?
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness because you're a gift.
Okay, fair enough. I'm a gith.
You're a Gith. Why did you help me?
We're in each other's heads.
It must be because of those parasites they put in us. We need to deal with that. First, we have to get off this thing. Let's join
Everyone
up.
agrees then. First, you beg for help, then cast suspicion on me. Now you want to join me? You're an odd one. No, come with me.
One moment.
Just gonna grab a suspicious object.
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead
Okay,
on.
well, let's go then. So we do get a journal update, right? So J, we can look at different quests, inspiration, dialogue, soldier, acolyte, map. Gotta love this. Okay, so escape. Sounds like something we can work on doing here. Now we do know like there was a zone up here, so let's just go have a check. What's up here? Oh, excuse me. I would like in. Dead thrall, the gold key. That's probably going to be helpful in a second.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Slave mind. Yikes. Eldritch rune. Okay.
This might unlock those controls
Oh.
next to the pod. Another brain.
A lot of brains here.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Okay, so that's probably gonna create a thrall. Oopsie. Oh, okay, no, not just a thrall.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Okay, well, damn.
This cannot, must not be.
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
I wish there was a way to just kill it. Kill it now, you know? But, no, we'll move ahead here. We could get a little heal in, but we're all at full health, so no problem. So we've got a fighter, a cleric, and a warlock. I mean, this is not bad. Hellish Rebuke, opportunity attacks. Let's keep it moving. We could get a heal in. What are these cerebral aquariums?
Something the matter? Besides the obvious, that is. You can call me Shadowheart. Pondering my name won't get us off this ship. Let's stow the small talk until we're safe, shall we? I'm right behind you.
Yeah, let's get a roll on here. This feels like a boss encounter.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
She does have pretty crazy awesome armor. Armor of Agathith. Let's cast that and become shielded with a bunch of temporary hit points, and now if people attack me, they lose stuff. And see what happens from here. Autosave successful. Okay, so if it didn't feel like a boss before. Okay, he just ate his brain. And he got cut up pretty good.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the gate after we escape.
Okay, well, here we go then, right? So,
We need to get out of here now.
so threatened. I mean, these are some pretty strong units all over the place, man. So 80. This guy here. Is there a way of like inspecting him? Examine. So he's got a AC of 11. Oh, okay. So we could run into combat with him and do some things there. Or we could just Eldritch Blast him. Or we could just run at this. Let's just try and take out the Imp, perhaps.
I think you can take me on.
And not enough movement for the next one. So we actually didn't get to use our offhand there because we killed it with our initial. So the Mind Flayer is fighting Commander Zalek. I wonder, like, I think I've heard that you can kill him for his sword. Examine. Dark Vision, Fiend, Breasting, Threatened. Okay. Piercing resistance, fire resistance, cold resistance, bludgeoning resistance, piercing resistance, slashing resistance. Yeah, okay. Alright, we got the cleric here. Charm person, disguise self, blessing of trickster, guidance is good, inflict wounds, guiding bolt. We do have 2 level 1 spell slots if you look. Looks like. Next attack roll against this target has advantage. 4d6 radiant. That's kind of fine. What do you have for a main weapon? A mace? Yeah, alright, well, let's get in there and do the mace thing then. 2 damage. Not bad. End turn. And then this lady here has the long sword, which I am jealous of. But I'm not strong, so I would do very little damage with the greatsword until I have Pact of the Blade, so it's not worth, like, stealing it from her, for instance. Okay, they're attacking. We may as well run to here. And see, here, if I didn't have a target in sight worth attacking, I might just Blade Ward to make myself take half damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing for 2 turns. But since this guy's right here, 15 damage. Oh, he rolled the critical. Wow. 2d10 worth of damage. That's no joke. Okay, so they're all doing some cool stuff here trying to fight this guy. So, guiding bolt. I mean, I could, it missed. Okay, well, never mind then. Good thing, good thing that's chilling. So she could do a rush attack on him. He's got high resistance as well. But, you know, end turn. End turn. I wonder, that was like 13 damage. That would kill Lazith in a single turn. Okay. I think that you can do it's a class action, a jump, a shove, a throw, a hide, a disengage, mage hand, flourish. I thought there was a way of just doing like a dash action, but certainly not right now. So let's run to here.
One day, I'll catch a break.
And just do a little, you know, blast from behind. Connect the transpond. Okay, well.
Ignore the devil. We must take the
They all want to do that. Still. Disadvantage. Sacred Flame, resistance, guidance. I'll put a Shield of Faith on the Mind Flare. Let's see what that does, right? I don't know that running around him does add any bonus. There's no flanking in 5e. But we always house rule some level of flanking. Okay, he's about to die, so... Oh.
Hurry before they strike.
Okay. More baddies, I see. Now, can I see, like, their type of attack? Like, low... Like, are they all going to attack with an axe, or are they all going to shoot? Because I wouldn't mind running over here and doing a quick Blade Ward. And now if people hit me, they will take damage. Okay, big damage going back and forth against Mr. Galek. We're out of spell slots with our friend here. Sacred Flame, Blessing of the Trickster. I mean, there's nothing I can do from here, so... Oh, cantrip, actually. We have the ability to do a Firebolt. Yo! Sick. Your turn is done.
I am fury. I am death.
Now... Disengage. And then he doesn't get an opportunity attack against me. I could have tried to take the opportunity attack against me, but let's just say that sounded pretty dumb. We also have a pommel strike as a bonus action. 2-turn cooldown. Okay, love it. Yeah, these enemies are kind of just like waiting for me to get to them. But finesse, go up there and do like no damage twice. Love it. Go to the other side of him. As long as you're within the circle, you know, they will, just checking your damage. As long as you're within the circle, they don't get an opportunity attack on you. But if you leave the circle, that's when you will find that you are in trouble. So here I don't have enough range to close the distance, but I can do the... Where is it? Oh, I have to take a short rest before my next charging strike. Okay. Hammering shot. So we could swap over to hammering shot then. And save. Okay. He did not get hurt, unfortunately. And again, we don't need to do a bonus action. Hellbore's coming in. Thrust attack is fine. Mind Flayer attack is fine. Cutting in behind here. Getting the kill.
These boots have seen everything.
Not enough movement. Is our friend about to be dead?
Worth a try.
Low on hit points. She just got there.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
It wasn't us. Shadowheart. Looks like it worked. This looks ethereal plane to me. Oh no, she's got to flick it again. Pickpocketing is a quick path to profit. Good to know, game. Good to know. It'd be fun to do an evil playthrough. Like, just a straight up evil. But we don't have to do that right now. That's for sure. Tech. Love it. Alright, what do we got? Buddy's coming down on fire. Tiefling's watching from his outpost. That's our +1 here. It's like the base version. Maybe it's not our +1. It's just a girl that looks a lot like the base. Maybe we didn't save the new look of our Guardian because that looked like the base version of it. Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, the ship is not doing so hot here. Oh, awkward. Oh, see you later. You're so dead. You are so not dead. Magical. Magic. The solution to all of our problems. Gith Yankee. We're a Gith. Alright. I wonder how it's gonna explain our our patron and everything else when we do level up our warlock abilities.
Squirms in your skull.
Check yourself for injuries.
Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through. But it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Okay. We need a cure. We've been separated.
Another step
We can
forward.
hit Alt and see if we can investigate something. Mangled Fisher?
What's in here?
Like a fisherman that was here on the coast? Hello? Shadow lady? Reach for the artifact or wake her. She'll tell us about the artifact if we, you know, she'll tell us one day.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Okay. Yeah, what happened to my kin? What happened to that girl?
She must have run off without us. Seems like I'm more reliable than your own.
I mean, we got knocked out.
You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Do you have any idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on
Fair
where we
enough.
just came from. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Sure, let's stick together.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank
Daughter
you
of
again
Darkness, Shadowheart.
for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
I wonder if
Either way.
if she still falls here, even if you don't save her from the pod, and then you just have like a really awkward encounter of like, you asshole, or maybe she just dies. Wooden barrel with nothing in it. A pouch. Oh, sorry,
Something the
I did
matter?
not want to talk to you.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Sure. Pouch. A healing potion. Yo, sick. Get. A backpack. My god, is this loot central? Brimmed hat. That's kind of funky. Murgrass.
More pockets.
Yeah, because there is some like crafting and stuff in this. Dead Fisher. Good job, dude. Devour. Super dead. Shanties of the Bitch Queen.
Fresh water. There must
Weave
be a
mother,
settlement
we
somewhere
okay.
nearby.
Hey, oh, she told us so. Hey, oh, she told us so. Not gonna worry about reading everything, but that is definitely a eye-popping title for a book. Some camp supplies. Perfumed letter. So, do I read it? Say it again. Till we're old and gray. Baldur's Gate. Yo, yo, yo. Don't be late. Love, Anna. Well, he came with the boat, but he's not going to make it the rest of the way, unfortunately. A lot of dead fishers. I don't know if fisher is like a something specific or if it's just like a title of something. Okay, there's a couple of devourers up there. I think we've had a long rest.
More of the mind flayer's pets.
Oh, look at this though, actually. I didn't even notice. We leveled up. So we can actually get our freaking class features. Again, I think we're going to go to level 5, and then we'll be looking to multi-class. Like, we can go up here and select a different class to multi into, right? Add a class, see? But for now, we're just trying to level up. Witch's Bolt, Protection of Good and Evil. I don't really care. Insidious Laughter always sounds fun, but it never works, I find. Gain dash as a bonus actions. Gain dash immediately and as a bonus action on each of your turns. That can be very helpful if you are just like running through enemies. It's frighten a creature. So this is a chance to frighten. It's 3d6 and it could frighten. But no, we'll do Expeditious Retreat, but we'll use it for attacking. And there we go. We get our Eldritch Invocations. Now, the classic thing to do here is Agonizing Blast to make my Eldritch Blast even stronger. You get to add your Charisma speech. Armor of Shadows is interesting if you don't have armor. Beast Speak is just always fun. Beguiling Influence, meh. Devils, I mean, it does help you with Deception and Persuasion, which I don't think that we have any currently. Fiendish Vigor is what I was thinking we could do. If we're not doing Armor of Agathis, we can at least get 7 temporary hit points without using a spell slot. I see a lot of value in that. One with Shadows allows you to just disappear. Repelling Blast is really interesting. When you hit a creature with your Eldritch Blast, they get pushed away. And Thief of 5 Fates is like, you can cast a Bane spell once per long rest, which is kind of cool. Like, they get a 1d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. So if you're like in a battle, you Bane them all and then they have a hard time hitting you and then you kill them. The optimal thing to do is always Agonizing Blast and Repelling Blast as far as I'm concerned, and then you use Eldritch all day. But we're going melee, so let's go ahead and grab the Thieves of 5 Fate. It's not something I normally grab, so we like to be different. And then Fiendish Vigor will help us when we have more important spells to cast than Armor of Agathis. Though right now I don't know that it will help a tremendous amount. Now here we've got a Cleric. Cleric here is going to get more spell slots, it looks like. Level 1 again. Channel Divinity. Fine. Turn Undead can send Undead packing, which is nice. And Invoke Duplicity. Distract your enemies with an illusion within 3 meters. They have a disadvantage if that thing's nearby. So that's a pretty cool spell to be able to just do. It is the Channel Divinity action. So prepare spells. This was not a very big level up. So right now we have Cure Wounds, Healing Word. This is with touching. This is with a creature you can see. Cure Wounds is stronger. I don't know that you need both. Inflict Wounds is cool. Guiding Bolt is awesome. Shield of Faith is maybe. I mean, you could do Shield of Faith on me and that would be cool. So you can create Bane. That's fine. You could do Command. Bless. Oh, okay. Bless. Like, I could just make you a party buffer here. You've got a mace, so I wonder if Healing Word or Cure Wounds. 1d4 plus 3 versus 1d8 plus 3. Right? Like, it could be so much more. But being able to see is pretty flexible comparatively. Inflict Wounds. Create or destroy water. I feel like that's super helpful. Sanctuary. You or an ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature. Yeah. I think this is fine. Part of me wants to get rid of Inflict Wounds. 3d10 of necrotic damage, though. I mean, that's pretty sick. But I'd rather do Guiding Bolt most of the time. So there you go. Except she is the high half-elf. And I need to take a moment here. But at least our health is way higher than it was. I'm going to be back after one short intermission. Ciao for now. All right, here we are. We are back. We just did our level ups, and I was just looking. An expeditious retreat, just to make sure everyone understands, is a until long rest, as a bonus action immediately and the rest of your turns, and it uses a bonus action to cast, so that can be very helpful. But it is a concentration spell, which means that if you get hit, there's a chance that you will lose concentration and lose the spell. So we don't want to just do it right now, though. Sometimes you can cast spells as like a ritual. I don't know if there is a way to do that. T-inspect. Oh. Yeah, I think that other classes have the ability to cast as rituals, but we'll look into that in the future. We certainly want to go up in there, but before we do, let's just finish kind of exploring the beach. I think we checked this fissure, but we didn't check these. Oh, we didn't. Camp supplies, thank you. Some wooden barrels, and you can see when I highlight, it doesn't actually give me... Excuse me. It doesn't actually give me everything. It just gives me like some interactables, but like some of the barrels and stuff, you just have to see yourself. Oh, perform a flute. I mean, that's kind of interesting. Belladonna unlocked. Sublimate action. We're making our way towards this door. Myrgrass. Gotta love some myrgrass. More belladonna up here. And I think this is a fast travel section, so that's very good. We can always come back here in a hurry with these waypoints. Ancient door. It's locked. Lovely. So I feel like this is like a Dark Souls thing where you come from behind, you unlock it, and then you know, your waypoint that was at first only used for one direction is now used for many directions. I say Dark Souls, but I feel like they were just the first ones to do really clever looping game design with their levels. Okay. Commencement of battle. So we're going to close in. Devour level 1. Devour level 1. I don't actually know what they can do. Do they just bite? Blind sight. It's really weakened. Okay. Yeah, alright, well. I can either make myself more tanky or do an attack. Oh, you know what I had hoped to do is potentially bless people, but...
I won't give in.
Let's get into this now, then. I'm just going to give myself the temporary hit points with false life. That'll make me very tanky. And then let's see what they do. Okay, there's one up here as well. Dash action, good to know. Dash action, so they're just closing in on me. Closing in on Shadowheart as well. And then claws, good to know. I could use skill slots, but they... once per long rest. So you're a little bit... it's a little bit harder to get a hold of them. What's my divinity? The duplicity and turn undeath. Okay. I mean, I think this is a pretty simple encounter right now. You just go in here and give them a whack. And then let's kind of get closer to everyone else. Threatened. And turn. We can attack with both of our weapons right now. I don't see any reason not to. We have our Agathis armor, so 3 and 6. Love it. Using our finesse weapons. More short swords would be great. Now, we could use our Hellish Rebuke for up to 20 fire damage. But we're going to choose not to react. We still have +1 temporary health right now, so it's not really a problem. Okay, that was a little bit more on the painful side. Do you have any bonus actions that you can take? Healing Word. So, Kalama, you get 5 extra health from Healing Word. And here we go in for the finish. We have spells and stuff that we can do that are ranged, but I don't think we need that right now. Just close in. And again, I could cantrip for 7 more temporary hit points, but finishing off an enemy seems to make sense. 7. I mean, again, we could use our skill slot, and I probably should. It definitely would make my character a lot stronger if I did. But I didn't want to, you know? Okay, we missed on our main attack and then got hit with the second
Perhaps our
one.
survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Love it.
Need to find a way forward.
Intellect of our cerebellum could be used in some crafting. Good to know.
I'll take that.
Sorry, are you about to attack that? No, don't. I couldn't undo it. Okay. Take a short rest to recover your hit points. Oh, you're on fire right now. Camping and resting menu. Dead Mind Flayer with a star on it. Short rest. Twice a day you can restore 50% of your health points and you can get your spell slots. Okay. Well, damn.
I'm ready. Whatever it
Cure
takes.
wounds. Kalima.
Take cure.
And so, what else is there? You're all out of spell slots. Cantrips. You guide. Love me some guidance. Nothing else I need to do right now. I mean, the firebolt is cool. The resistance is cool. Actually, we should have done resistance. There we go. And then I would like my temporary hit points. And yeah. Certainly looks like there's more and more ship to go. Can I actually get up there? I don't think so. Oh yeah, okay. Healing potion, caustic bulb. Good to know.
God lies before me.
And then there's, oh, you know what? I didn't check that chest in the ship when I got the key. I didn't go back for that chest thing. Okay, potion of speed, speed bulb, love it. Arsonist oil, good stuff. So I probably could have blown up that environmental thing to kill all those units first, which would have been cool. Can I hit M and just see the map? Okay. So this goes deeper into the ship then? Yeah, okay. Dead Mind Flayer. More potions of speed. Plus 2 armor class advantage on dexterity. Oh, very cool. Become lethargic, though. Lethargic. Can't move or take... Oh, God. How long is this for? Single use? I mean, it didn't seem to tell me how fast it would be done. Maybe you have to just take a short rest after.
There, a mind flayer, and
It's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous even
You approach the dying gate. The foul thing is at your mercy, and you would have its head. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
He's charming me.
Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
I don't like my chances on Intelligence, like concentrating on its thoughts. Well, what is it thinking about? I want to know. Add bonus, add guidance. Lovely. Thank you, Shadowheart, for the guidance. 11? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Guidance is sick. It's like every skill check you get an extra D4.
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is
The ship?
gone.
He's just sad about the ship dying?
But then its grip claws back with a vengeance. A vice locking your mind into
Oopsie.
obedience. It needs sustenance to survive. And with your very body, you can provide.
Lean in for a kiss? No. Ugh, a 3. But we got guidance. Oh my god. Without the guidance, we would have boosted to a 4 and went in for the kiss.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange
Wow.
pearls, radiate malice.
No, we don't let this thing die slowly. We've got things to do.
Gake. Death is too kind of fate.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is a pretty nasty creature. Okay, a whole pathway out this way with some crazy something going on over here. And out this way. I don't know what's out this way. Let's check this one first, because the other one seems more, like, important. Oh.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Yeah, we're pretty bold about killing things.
There. Can you see it?
See, failed the perception check.
Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling
Neck.
of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need her alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Ah, promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
I'm not very strong. I have very bad strength, so...
Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me. Don't lie to me.
And here we go.
Your
Brain
mind
time.
twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar
And this is his eyes on me.
prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Warlock melee attack. Use a cantrip to burn his hand. Slip free while he's distracted. I actually kind of like the idea of just communicating. Yeah, let's just talk it out, man. I want to roll the dice, but like sometimes you don't have to.
You're not one of them. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards.
He's got such striking
Apologies.
teeth. Glad to see we're all caught up now.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Do I know about these worms? Yes. I'll tell you.
Turn us into...
Gonna turn us into the mind flayers, baby. Oops.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Uh-huh. Control it, yeah.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
There's things... Yeah, our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know.
Yeah.
All right. I accept.
The
Lead
pale elf. Lovely. So I can get back in through here. And there's back to the water this way, where that pig is.
I want to have a
Can I don't think I can talk to pigs. All right, well let's try to calm the boar. Animal handling, yo. Success.
The boar grunts and eyes you warily with its
Shadowheart
beady
approves.
eyes. The boar shuffles its trotters, unsure. Then it dashes away into the wilderness.
Yeah, okay, I don't have animal handling, so I don't know. Or rather, I don't have speak with animals. I didn't pick that as a cantrip. Okay, cool. Got a new recipe based on some of the things that we've picked up. And this is back in through the back. Intellect Devour. We, like, almost killed ourselves just here if you're losing orientation. In fact, we can even hit the map. You can see, like, we started on the beach, we worked our way through the ship, to the helm, came back through on the outside. Doesn't look like there's too much here, just a couple of, like, forageables. Alchemy tutorial, yeah, we can create stuff. I have 7 out of 7 temporary hit points because of my Eldritch Invocation thing, which is lovely. And then next up, I mean, we could go up through here, which is where we saw that big kind of portal thing. So I would like to go there next. We do need to click on Astarion here and level him up. He's our thief, as it were, our rogue. Cunning action to dash is a bonus action. A lot of bonus action stuff to hide. He doesn't get any like fancy stuff. It's pretty simple. Just a couple of bonus actions, no spells, no serious choices. I think his specialty stuff will come in soon, but not right away. Alrighty. I mean,
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for
ancient
size.
sigil. Once again, I have to step away though. I'll be right back. All right, we are back after an extended break. Let's see what the hell is going on with this ancient sigil.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Okay. Oh.
A hand? Anyone?
slap the hand. Let's try and attune it, I guess. It's only a 7 difficulty. Not bad. Our +3 got us half the way, so would have been pretty embarrassing.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Oh, a dude. And no questions asked, just like, okay.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually
This is like a fast travel point, right? So he, you know. Ooh, I'm usually better at this. At introductions?
at magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
Oh, wow. So a lot of people were on there that we just couldn't see in those different pods.
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side.
So we fell into the ethereal plane.
How about you? How did you survive the fall?
I took control of the ship, landed it safely, and saved the day.
That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand. So who am I to argue? Still, swashbuckling heroics aside,
This guy's
I
like
have
a
the
bard.
unfortunate suspicion your
If it wasn't
survival
for the
is still
magic.
very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region, were you not? As a Gith Yankee, it's no news to you that this parasite will soon turn us into mind flayers. An outcome
Yeah.
I'd rather like to avoid. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt. But I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. As we've established,
Can't
few enough
cure
can.
them.
It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan, my dude. I wonder
Most excellent.
how...
Parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most
a funny
ill-mannered
guy.
a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Okay, well, lovely. You are a level 1, going on level 2. Oh, I think our whole party levels up together? I don't know. Evocation. Class feature. So, you can choose all kinds of stuff. So, transmutation. Not 50. Okay. Cost gold for them to learn spells. Good to know. Summoning creatures and objects. That's kind of fun. Evocation, though, is like just going pew pew, right? Enchantment. What's the enchantment spells kind of look like? Color spray, protect from evil and good, ray of sickness. Possibly poisons the target. It's kind of cool. Find familiar. Evocation is kind of like his basic one, it seems like. So let's go with that. What's the subclass feature? Sculpt spells. Creates pockets of safety in your evocation spells, and everyone automatically succeeds saving throws. Cool. Grim Harvest for healing and attacking. Create water. Experimental alchemy. You can brew 2 solutions. So a brewer, that's kind of cool if you're trying to do that build. Minor illusion. I wonder what the illusion spells are. False life, charm pertinent. It's all the same spells right now. Divination. Potent. You can reuse your reaction to re-roll an attack roll or a saving throw. Very cool. Enchantment, though. I mean, evocation is his baseline, and sculpting spells seems interesting if I'm going to be like a melee person in there. But I don't know. I mean, it's kind of cool. Learn spells. Does he already have spells? Not too worried about it. Color spray. Bind creatures. Blind creatures. Okay. That seems pretty good. Can we hit T on that and see what the effects of blind is? Disadvantage on attack rolls. That's kind of a cool debuffer. And maybe burning hands, because this would normally hit a cone and then we can protect ourselves. Because he can sculpt it to not ever hit us. Prepared spells. Mage armor is good. Witch bolt is good. Sleep is interesting. Thunder wave. Oh, he already has thunder wave. Okay. Grease. Cover the ground in grease. Slowing creatures and making them prone. No, thank you. Fog cloud. Very cool. I kind of like color spray instead of fog cloud. Cloud blinds and heavily obscures creatures within it. Oh, color spray is only 5 meters. Never mind. Fog cloud is 18 meters. That's way better. So I grabbed 2 spells that I'm not even going to use, but that's fine. That's fine. He's our boy here. He's got some stride to him, some walk. Ancient sigil. So now this can be used to teleport to there. Lovely. I feel like we missed a sector, but I guess we didn't.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Love it. I mean, lots of stuff. I kind of just want to reveal the map to make sure that nothing gets missed. A rogue's morsel.
Pockets.
Okay, it's a plant. Very cool. Some people over here. So, how do I... Like, what is the ability to, like, sneak or something like that? Party view. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is tab. Okay. So almost everything is with my character. Shift C. So we can all fully, lightly, and heavily obscured. Twisting vines. Okay, so we could have like tripped on the twisting vines. Examined the bench. That just uses the bench.
Need to find a way
Oh,
forward.
dirt mound.
What's that? hope
No
of doing
shovel.
this without a shovel.
Better be cautious.
More buried treasure. Seems good to me. Is this a... No, it's just the mound. So, like, all of this area is being surveyed. Could that be all sorts of loot in that thing? Of course I want to be rich, but if... Not if it gets me killed. I mean...
You'll die a bloody pauper unless you take a few risks.
Why don't we just wait a while? Make sure it's safe.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we
It
don't
just
know
understood
what
that we were
thing even
eavesdropping.
is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we...
Oh, we
Stop!
failed the stealth.
Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
I'm sad because now I'm not the one here. Dialogue, history, attack, character select. What? Did that break the, That ship is full of monsters. I wouldn't go through it. Invasion force, run while you can.
First you look, then you touch, then you take. The only thing we're sharing with you is our pointy ends. Get up!
Okay. Well, we've got some combat, and because we have 2 people stacked, we can do the one we want.
Shall we cut?
Any bonus actions worth talking about right now? We don't need to do the retreats or anything. In terms of spell, Armor of Agathis, we don't need that. We could Bane. So that will give them penalties to their attacks and saving throws. Let's try it out. Target is out of sight. Okay, can I undo that then? And can I go up to here? 60%, 30%, 55%. Bane, saved. Okay. Cool. And then I could add a offhand attack. If I came back down. Offhand, please. I mean, I didn't expect to be a dual wielder. It just kind of happened. Because I'm using light weapons. Okay. You have hamstring shot, firebolt, main hand. I mean, dagger is pretty weak, actually. Help, piercing strike. I mean, 1 to 10 is pretty cool, but you may as well. This is per short rest. $30, $60, $65. So if I go to here, I've got low ground. What does that mean for us? You've got a name and everything. Hamstring. Get her. Critical hit. Hamstrung. And now she's potentially immobilized? Examine. Movement speed reduced by 50. Removed by healing. Okay. So your turn's over and your turn's over. Okay, we've got a bleed stack on our on our wizard. I'm gonna take a short rest after this, so let's do a hellish rebuke. That was cool. And then a critical miss. Interesting. Okay, poison arrow. I didn't even know that you were there. And that did get through our temporary hit points. Okay. So you're all the way back here. I don't know why you got to lead the conversation. Let's go all the way to here, because apparently that allowed you to go the furthest. And then I have no spell slots. I could channel divinity. Distract enemies. I don't know. How often is your channel divinity? Is it like once per day? One on short rest. Okay. So this distracts enemies with an illusion within 3 meters. Not enough space. Okay. So attacks within 3 meters get disadvantage. I love it. So you're now done. Now you don't even have mage armor right now, probably. Can I see just by hitting tab what your AC is? 11. So you would get 3 more AC from this, which I didn't even cast. Oopsie. I could fog cloud up here. Now he's blinded until that's done. And I could try and bonus action shove. But he failed. And then it will invoke opportunity attacks if you go anywhere. So you've got low movement. But 2 of my people got put to sleep with sleep. That's interesting. So help. It is an action. I wonder if I just go for the kill, though. I mean, if this guy's got 6. Firebolt, 4 to 9 damage on 60%. I'd rather just do a help. So she's not sleeping anymore. And I would just like to jump to get out of the poison. So you're not in acid anymore. How do I get your sneak attack? It's a reaction? If you have advantage. Okay. So now I have you, and I can step through the acid and attack from behind with 2 different attacks. Yeah, and then we'll come here to just put you under threat.
Let's have some courage.
Rush attack. Hamstring with a hamstring attack. Oh, he broke the concentration of our fog cloud. How annoying is that? I don't have any healing bonus actions right now until the next long rest because my cleric is chilling. Dip. Oh, I could have dipped my weapon in acid. Okay. Okay, so I shoved him away from my friend. And now I'm here.
Have to keep going.
And you, like, really need some health. I could put that guy to sleep. Target is out of sight. Okay, well, never mind. What's my cantrip with this guy? Firebolt. Ray of Frost. Ray of Frost. Did he get Ray of Frosted? I guess so. And then maybe run out over here so that you're obscured in some way. Yeah, and then just take the healing potion. It's fine. And yeah, you're done. I mean, we're taking a lot of damage here, but we can take a short rest after this battle. Mage armor. I don't want to do hamstrung, right? I was thinking that we would do a main attack. I mean, that's pretty good. Bonus actions include healing, shoving, dash, disengage. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to here. Oh, I took an opportunity attack. Of course I did. And dipping my weapon. I can't dip it. Well, whatever. And I can't reach a shove. I could hide, but I don't see that doing very much for us. Let's just try and finish this person off. I had my offhand weapon, thankfully, there. So we'll start closing in. Entangled in the weeds. So good dodge by our boy. Now we're running up. Maybe a firebolt would be worthwhile here. Miss. I really don't want to do anything with you. What are your cantrips again? Okay, I guess you can come to here because you're unlikely to get attacked. But not enough movement. I mean, what could you even do with this? Like, what does Mage Hand help with? I guess you could, like, press a button from afar. Oh, you're still alive. I forgot about you. Ugh, 9 damage. That's absolutely trash. Okay, why don't we go to here? And then I don't have any jump because you need movement. Can I, like, bonus action to dash? Yeah, and now we can get all the way up to here. And now... It was a miss, okay. I want him to be finished and dead. I'm on fire, though. And I'm entangled. Let's just... Oh, the fire killed us. Okay, we're literally doing death saving throws now. On 3 failures, they die. Sacred Flame. Well, we gotta finish this fight, right? So, you put him under threat. You probably could have bolted this person, right? Low ground. Still.
Don't get too close.
And we could do the Witch Bolt. She's gonna do enough damage. General tutorial. You have unlocked an action as a result of another ability or condition. It will remain at the side of your hotbar until those conditions expire. Downed, burning. I mean, the fact that this is burning is, like, really not good. Opportunity attack, no. Arcane recovery. The number... can only be done outside. Okay. Death throw successful. So I mean, my dude, could you please, like, go here and help? Okay, that just brought us back with 1 HP. Well, that's fine.
I won't give in.
Could you jump? I just want to jump out of the fire. Like, call it a weird one, but let's just say that we're on the verge of death, so.
And move.
Grasping wound. Okay, they're doing a great job. They shove Shadowheart. I mean, look, here's the thing though, is Shadowheart's gonna come back. Shadowheart's gonna hit you. And then Shadowheart's gonna shove you. Aw, bull. And then we're gonna come up here. We're gonna come up here. Let's just do a thunder wave, okay? Okay, lovely. Took a whole bunch of damage. And then here, he's prone, but we have high ground, and he's dead. Thank God for that. We desperately need a short rest here.
That took the edge off.
Then, like, who has the ability to do healing? Like, you don't got anything until a long rest. You have the ability to recover your spell slots. Number and level. Recover the number and level of spell slots the arcane recovery action can restore. Oh, I don't know how many. I guess it's just one. And we could do a second short rest there, but yikes, you know? Let's make sure that we get more false life to try and keep us healthy. And yeah, let's start looting. I mean, we probably want to eat or drink some consumables. Another way out here. Lots of ways to go. I wish that our main person could have gone up front, because, like, we're pretty good at, like, intimidation and stuff. Longsword. Longsword. Cracked stone.
There's something underneath here.
I wonder what's
There's
underneath
something
there.
underneath here.
Oh, I ran through the acid. Quarterstaff, simple robe.
Let's be on our way.
What? Okay, I mean we found the mushroom. That's fun. Okay, well what does acid do? Reduces armor class by 2. Okay. Like, here's the question though. Is you
Elminster's not around,
like,
so it might as well.
can you I thought there was a way of ritual casting. Spell book. Maybe only special things can be ritual casted. But, like, I thought, like, prepare or destroy water, for instance, could do that. That's Shadowheart. Okay. Character sheets. Lots of options. Let's have you cast your mage armor. So now you actually have some AC to work with.
Still breathing.
I'd really like us to have, like, medium armor on Kalima. Like this here is padded scale mail, Disadvantage, it's medium armor. Like, now, armor class is 16, right? Instead of 13 from wearing medium armor. And we can because of who we are. What's this caustic bulb? Something we can throw. Something we can throw. Hatchets and stuff. Okay, longsword. It's not a light weapon or a finesse. So it's actually bad for us. Unless we can, like, invoke it as, like, something. Disarm trap toolkit. I mean, look, I don't know. Okay, I can drag this over here. Be like, dude, you're the thief. I could shield up. I don't know that I have efficiency with shield, right? Not proficient. Okay, perfect. Short sword. Uh-huh. Is the scimitar light? Yes, it is. Okay. I can wear this necklace. I don't think it does anything. Like crossbows, amethyst, gold. We could wear like a demon hunting kind of style here. I mean, our cleric could wear it. That's kind of funny. I don't think that we look good with a hat. We can play the flute though, maybe? I don't think we're proficient. Not proficient. Not proficient. Not proficient. Not proficient. I wish there was like, is there a resort button? We have so much trash. Quarterstaff. I mean, I'm sure you're using quarterstaff, right? Yeah. So what about you? Are you not proficient? What are you proficient in? How do I see? Like, you could have a second dagger, which is kind of funky, kind of schwanky. Or you could have shield, but he's not proficient with shields. Okay. So now he's double dagger Asterion. And you've got the bludgeoning mace. And I could give you something else instead. But it's basically the same. And the mace is kind of a cool vibe for you, girl. Detect thoughts, potion of speed, arsonist. We have one revivify. Keychain. Cool. Everyone's got a keychain. Everyone's got some potions of healing. We have an incredible number of potions of healing. Let's drink one. Why would it drink Shadowheart? Because I have her selected? Drink Kalama. There we go. Alright, well let's carry on.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Yeah, we are wearing this hat right now. We sure are. Dagger, torch, rope. Rope can do so much if you play like the game. Now we kicked you off the hill. Leather armor, dagger, gold. Okay. He certainly used the hell out of it.
I'll give it a shot.
Everything all right out there?
Performance. So yeah, we could say, yeah, let me in. Or we could deceive. He triggered some trap. Come on out here. 19 plus 3, baby. Let's go.
I told it wasn't safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages. Does anybody else need to do something? Like, you got mage armor.
There's no time to waste.
Bonus to saving throws. Ability checks. Why didn't we get your ability checks?
So, we've picked up a wizard who managed to get stuck in his own portal. Hardly a promising introduction.
Okay. This is only 2 turns. That's good. So we don't have anything for you.
My faith will guide me.
I think we just do like resistance. It's 10 turns though. Whatever. There you go, Kalma. Get the resistance and then let's go. I don't actually think it changed over.
You're dead!
Oh, he's first. Oh, but we surprised him. Are there any cantrips worth mentioning here? Not really. Let's just go in for the old double. 1, 2. Then move over here.
Can't give up.
No action resources, because I didn't let a turn go by before opening the door.
A rough tempest I will raise.
And then yeah, Kalma can get in there.
Stand in my way.
The second one did hit. Is there a bonus action we need to talk about here?
Not now.
Like, we could push you. I don't know that did anything. I've missed this? Okay.
To focus.
And then Firebolt. Target is too close. Oops. It's a little bit brutal. Sorry about burning you to death. Bandit's key, bottle, torches, you know how it is. We could equip a torch.
Time to press ahead.
Looter's trunk. Like random knickknacks. I mean, I don't really want to steal the
It's been a long day.
the
Better stop to
keys.
rest soon.
Supply.
Wish I had a bag of holding. No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Cheese.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious.
It said there was a thing here, right? A lever? Am I crazy? I thought it said lever. Maybe it's on the other side of the wall. And holding tab just revealed it a little bit. Some candles. Nothing on the shelves.
Open up.
Some decent like loot though. Cutting board, stack of books. Ink pot is nice. Empty.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
Dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Interesting. Do a little sneaky. Oh. Okay.
Breathe deep and move. What to do? I can't waste any more time.
Okay, sneak attack. That worked, right? Adjacent ally. Yo, okay. Well, I mean, they're not around anymore. Thanks, Mary. Sorry about
How much
that.
farther can I go?
Book of Fire Breath? Final Breath. Sit on the bench for good measure. I feel like I should be using Asterion, right? He's a rogue. He should be leading this stuff. Like, I don't know if there's going to be traps, but certainly could be something.
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Okay. There's a room full of baddies. Let's do a shot. Hamstring shot. And then, can we do a bonus action to hide?
A subtle approach.
And then Kalima. I mean, quick shot from afar. And then I don't want to be near these barrels because it looks like they could go boom boom.
The gods are watching me.
But
Clear off. We got here first.
dash. Okay, dash action to close. They unstealthed all my people. Another dash. And a jump. Well, let's whack them. And jump, dip, shove. Let's shove to try and get them away from my caster. And close distance to keep them in threat range. Gale still can't leave without being in trouble. 18 meter. He doesn't have a close range thing right now. Topple. Swipe a creature to make it go prone. What if I just like bonus action shoved you? Guess it doesn't really work. What if I went to here and then bonus action shoved you away this way? Are you now out of my... He is out of my zone, which means I can back the hell up. Beside the explosive barrel once again. And give him the old Ignis. Let's just step away. Okay, lots of people back here. Good to know. Mage armor. Good to know. Shouldn't this be like a sneak attack? Because he's adjacent instead? That's fine, I guess. You end your turn in here.
Blood comes easy these days.
And I mean, this is what we're here for, right? Some big battle-y boops. We don't have any bonus actions that are relevant. I mean, except for Hellish Rebuke. 2d10 is pretty sick. Back into the fray we go. He's so close to dead. I probably should have just gone for the kill. That was incredible. So he dies. I don't have any way of helping our boy. I don't really want to run into this room with 3 people. So I'll just like stand over here, I guess. Ensnared. And 1 damage from a fire attack. Fair enough. Let's go help our boy. So scrolls of Revivify are really not that important apparently. Because if your people get knocked down, it just is. It's fine. Yeah, I knew that barrel was dangerous, but now I really know.
Nothing important is ever easy.
I'm snared. I would rather... I just want my temp health back up. And... I don't know how to get out of this. We'll just end at the end of the turn. Dude, they're trying to kill my people. I guess I could have closed the door, but let's be real. He is like about to die. He got down to 1 health, and then I wasn't able to finish him. Just shove him all the way down the stairs, and then charge the room.
I don't fancy their chances.
Okay. Cantrips. Action. Ain't got no action. He only has a bonus action this turn. He could drink. I mean, makes sense. Like, let's not get knocked down again, okay? And you can't help her. Okay. Probably should have done that with our girl here. She's certainly taken hits. I mean, can I advantage shot you?
Come on then.
That's kind of cool. And then hide.
Now they see me.
Then Kalama's thing is done.
So much for peace.
Yeah, I wish I had a cool spell to use here. I do have spell slots, but I don't have... Like, I'm not into my build yet. So, we're continuing forward. As fast as we can.
Go for the throat.
Are you not afraid? This guy here has had 1 health forever. Okay, Hellish Rebuke, I could do it. We're probably going to do another... Another... Oh my god. Another short rest here in a second, so... Let's just keep the charge going. I don't know why I keep shoving, but it just feels right.
One can't
Won't always be a gentleman. Get 70% on the flame bolt here. 9 damage. Yo, this guy is not useless after all. And then just run back. Stay out of threat. Ensnaring, he had disadvantage. He tried to shove as well. I have advantage right now. Unless I'm spotted. But that's pretty cool. You just hide and pop out for the shot over and over again. Feels a little cheesy, but it's cool. Short rest. Everything kind of fixes itself. We still have mage armor. We now have temporary hit points.
Have to keep going.
Sure. Sure. Encumbered, no kidding. That means I can't run. Instead of hitting I, let's hit tab. And then, is there like... Actually, if I hit I instead of tab, maybe there's a reorganize button? Okay, wait. If I hit javelin, thrown... Leather boots, leather gloves. Great club. Okay. Can I can't sort in here. Okay, so in here, I would like to sort by type. Like daggers, 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 javelins, short bows, longsword, torches, all this stuff here. I'm pretty sure I can shift select and be like, here you go, girl. Shadowheart, you're doing great. Armors. Shadowheart, you're doing great. Encumbered, heavily encumbered, can't carry. We can wear leather gloves, that's cool. These boots are pretty fuzzy. It's quite the fashion statement. Not really the vibe I was going for. Is there any world in which you get a shield? Not proficient. It does improve your AC by 2. What does it matter if you're not proficient? Like, this seems incredible because you can still cast spells. and now your AC is like way higher. Like, why wouldn't we just do that?
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
You've got a book, Journal of the Jungle, Scroll of Burning Hands. Does that mean I can learn learn Burning Hands? You're empty.
Breathe deep and move.
The Unclaimed. Nice book. Good stuff. Candelabra, please. That looks nice. Books. Curse of the Vampire. And we're just such looters, man. We're like hobos, man. Rustic chest. I did not mean to talk to him. I mean, I love that your face is all bloodied from the battle. Stack of books. The Unclaimed. Pile of books. It's just the same 2 books over and over and over again. Which, I mean, makes sense. Like, let's be real. Godly Guide, okay. Thief. Can you examine? No.
Watch your back.
Okay, it was fine. Chapel records. Drowning, internal rot, and fever. Yeah, okay, lots of people died here.
Don't linger.
Looter's trunk, more quill, pots and stuff. Oh, a lever.
What did that do?
I don't know what that did. It's almost like it opened up a little space for us to see, though. You think that did something interesting for us? Oh, it opened the door that was previously locked. Interesting. I don't think there's anything that was over here. Okay. I don't know if stealth checks matter in a zone where the looters didn't get to. Opulent chest. Opulent chest.
Oh, I like it. Homely.
Oak doors, heavy. I mean, medium toughness, heavy oak doors. Those ones are locked. These ones say opened.
Interesting.
What could it mean?
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
What could it mean? Okay, add bonus of guidance. Sleight of hand, expertise, sleight of hand, expertise, disarming toolkit. I mean, this is like a tremendous amount of bonuses, right? We are very proficient. Loving that. I actually saw a clip of this, and it did not look great. So, toggle group mode.
A trap. Someone.
Okay, another trap.
Be careful. There are traps about.
I don't have my guidance any. Oh, I do have guidance. Okay, it's still on me. Okay, 22 is nice. Oh,
traps.
Pretty cool. Okay. I mean, am I getting experience for disarming them? Critical success. There's a gargoyle one here as well.
Oh dear.
Another trap? Are you kidding me? Yeah, okay. This is it's a lot. I can't reach that one. If I had a mage hand, I might be able to. Let's not open the sarcophagus yet, because I just keep identifying traps here. Vent, I'm sure this is a trap. So far, so good. With all the bonuses, unless we get the 1 out of 20 roll, we should, dude, perception.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Perception check failed. Okay, well, I mean, there's probably a vent here. No way these aren't traps, right?
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap.
I mean, I feel like we're not getting them all because I'm seeing some failed rolls. I meant for this to be on. So, my dude, man. He can't see the trap in the other heads. Dude, stand back just a little bit, okay?
All right. What now?
This is a trap as well. And this is a button. You know what I would love?
Yes.
You have the cantrip. No. Who's got the cantrip? Probably the wizard?
Your desire.
Mage hand? Okay. Okay. How do I toggle on, enter turn-based mode? I don't know what this button's gonna do, but I have a feeling it's important. So you, sarcophagus. Still a class of 10. My guidance is done. 25. I mean, I just disarmed the trap, so we're fine. I don't know what that did. It certainly feels like it. I think we're good. What the heck did we just get though? Thrown versatile spear. Death's Promise. With the spear misses the target, the wielder's next attack roll against the target gains true strike, which I think is advantage. So like, not proficient with this weapon. Not proficient with this weapon. Oh wait, I'm looking as whoever I have selected, right? So like you, not proficient. Oh wait, I am proficient with spears. Is that what it's trying to tell me? No, because I'm... No, I am proficient, +2. Still, it's not what I'm wanting. I want my short sword. So then I click you. You're happy with it. You. You're happy. I mean, they're all with it. It's a pretty simple weapon then. So who's going to be attacking? Well, you're already doing doubles. So how much strength do you have? You're the only one with positive strength. Everyone else has 8. That's kind of funny. That's really funny, actually. 17 dex, 17 int, 17 wisdom, 16 charisma. Okay. So she does a lot of attacking, actually. I used her spells way too early in my first encounter with her. So I definitely didn't know what to do. But now, hey, we are on our way to the next level. We're almost going to get our Pact of Blade, and then we can fight with... Like, we can make that spear... Okay, we're failing all the perception checks. That's fine, though. We did just do all of this stuff. So, group mode.
Nasty surprise.
somebody did notice the trap. Okay.
Let's see.
Ancient door. Come on, guys. Who's got the key? There was a key, no?
Someone there?
Lockpick?
Let's crack it open.
Add bonus of guidance, please. 15. We rolled a 16. That's up to a 24. There was another area, though, that I wanted to check out. More dead people. Oh, this is the starting area. Okay. Can we,
How about this?
Can we go in this way?
There.
Well, there is a plaque. What does the plaque say?
The text on the plaque
No
is
kidding.
a mystery to you.
No one back home will ever believe this. On my way.
Well,
Better not be cursed.
we could, like, hack our way through the door, right? But I think what we want to do is have
Go.
Asterion here. Unlock it. Oh, engraved key worked. Oh, okay, so that's not even a lockpick. What?
Scribes with swords? So much for the quill being
Scribes with swords. So much for the quill being mightier.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Okay. Heavy key.
Should mind my step.
Gilded chest. A button back here. That's always going to be sketchy. Let's come over here and try this
Let's
door.
See what this does.
Okay, Asterion, I don't know, man. Do you need to go in here
On
alone?
my way.
Okay, you're not seeing any traps.
A chained book. Oh, that's just begging to be read.
Scroll of protection from good and evil. Yeah. Alright, well. I didn't mean to do the damage phase. Let's let Kalima do her thing
A lot on my mind. And, well,
with Book of the Dead Gods.
Book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Channel guidance, thank you. This should be easy, right? Yeah, let's go. Twice as much as we need. I'm so covered in blood right now. It's so gross.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list.
They had all the
But of
death
what?
stuff at the start. Religion. I mean, hey, we're doing great rolls right now. We're getting so lucky.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scroll as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by
Very
this
cool.
book.
Book of the Dead Gods. I mean, that makes so much more sense. Cool. Inspiration gained. Shadowheart inspired. Inspiration gained.
can't slow down.
Ray of Enfeeblement. So can I, like, learn this? I don't know. Got a lot of books here, though. Not sure if we'll need these books ever, but that's how it is. What did we have going on here? Guidance for 2 turns? Okay. Asterion, you're still the guy.
Quick step.
Another scribe over here.
I'll just help myself.
Got some pieces of gold and stuff. Lovely. Some more scrolls. The outside world.
Let's see here.
I mean, alright. I'm not... Everyone's failing the religion check.
Can't say I recognize him.
The inscription is in a language unknown
Okay,
to you.
unknown inscription. Perception check failed. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I see.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
All of those...
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
So wait, cunning?
Just like old times.
Hiding outside of normal range. There's no way out the back.
On the way.
So is this a sneak attack? Well, that didn't really work, did it?
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Warrior, scribe. I mean, he's gonna do magic, right? There's no way that's not magic. I just think we still come out here and we... We already have this. I might just do a blade ward here. Piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning attacks. Kind of be a tank for a second. You have a rush attack? Didn't even know that. You can get all the way up into here. Is there a way that you can firebolt this guy? Oh, is there environmental things to hit? Like, it made it seem like I could hit this brazier. Maybe this could be blown up too. I don't know. Let's go and try and get a attack on you. Okay, that's close.
Can't even catch my breath.
Victory is assured. Firebolt. I mean... Not enough movement. Sorry, please. This is a strong warrior, it would seem. Let's try the Ignis and then back the hell up. Hellish Rebuke. Yeah, that's pretty strong. You're now on death's door. And they're all dashing in. Silenced. Oh, interesting. Missing some attacks. Love it. See, why do you need to dash? I'm surprised you didn't have enough to get at me. Oh, to get back here. Well... Isn't this like a sneak attack? Can I come to here?
Quickly.
Sneak attack. T. Works if you have an ally within 1.5 meters and you don't have a disadvantage. Okay. Offhand, chillin'.
May the dice roll in my favor.
What else to do? I don't have anything short range here. I think I would like Kalima to come back
No choice but to keep going.
and try and go for some kills on this guy, but no, you charge this guy. It's almost a kill. Like, everything's almost dead, right? Like, that's the real rub. And you're not even close. So let's just accept that this is probably a good time to Eldritch Blast. 75% chance of hitting. Lovely. And then let's close in on these guys with my melee. So you still have some movement. You are done. I could do a disengage action. We could try and do a shove. 50-50? Success. And then could I get all the way up to here? I can. So this is great because from here we can try and get the finishing strike on you. And then you're out of movement, right? Yep. So Blade Ward's done. They're still doing silences. That's fine by me. Hellish Rebuke. I mean, I love a Hellish Rebuke. He took half damage because he did a dex saving throw. Would have been 12 damage otherwise. Now you get bonus sneaky attack stuff if there's another person within range, right? So
Let's finish this.
is there a way for me to like get to here?
Got to move.
And then no, I can't jump. Not enough movement for you. It's because you're in the way, Gale. What the hell?
A tale for the ages.
Just give him the fire. And then, honestly, stand in the zone. And that allows sneak attacks, right?
This feels good.
Sneak attack. I don't think I have sneaks. Because it didn't seem to. He did sneak attack. Okay, no it did. Just figured he'd be better at doing attacks than that. Alright, so you're done. Him having an offhand weapon is not that great because he's got a lot of things that he could spend his time doing that he's not doing. Let's keep getting closer, even though we're keep taking hits, and just get another 7 HP. Like, this false life that we just keep grinding out is actually sick. I mean, maybe I could have just done a Eldritch Blast and gone for the kill. Probably would have been better, but that's okay. And again, I could step to here. Shadow Heart. You're still being silenced. Silence is done. Sacred Flame. No, 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 no. Just not enough movement, dude. You have no vision. Resistance? No target. No target. Not enough movement. Okay, does that have to touch? Turn undead. I should have certainly done that. Dash accent. Please, let's keep going. Next turn, I will think about turning undead. I think that makes them all frightened. It's kind of late now, but absolutely, if I had remembered I was a cleric, that would be great. I still have temporary hit points. The false skin. Oh, ray of... Come on, dude. So you here.
Ready.
No, it doesn't work. You.
No gloom. All
Can we get any, like, last hits on these people?
with ease.
Finish him off. There we go.
Hungry for the slaughter.
And then Kalima.
Still breathing. Despite
2 attacks right now. Let's go. Critical hit. Okay. And
The dance macabre.
the dance macabre. I don't know. Are we gonna have more duders out by the water that are evil? Doesn't seem like it. I want to turn undead. I don't know what it will do, but if I do it from like here,
Got to press on.
I can't quite get both. Turned. So then you.
There's blood in the air.
Critical miss. Love it.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
I'm ready.
So you're frightened. So you can still attack, but you have disadvantage. You're running away, which allows us to get opportunity attacks. And then, yeah, I mean, just get back in there, I guess. With a charge attack.
No mercy.
And now you should have sneaky.
Time to kill.
He does automatically use sneak attack. Okay. Keep him guessing. Your bonus action's dead because you used it on the attack. Yeah, giving you a two-handed weapon is kind of a waste. He succeeded his saving throw to hold on to his skill.
Rising from the dead just to protect some dust.
Yeah, they have more stuff on them now.
What's hiding here?
Hmm. Just a little bit of money. Even though I already looted them when they were dead the first time. Ooh, a scimitar.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to
So
go.
is exhaustion a mechanic? I don't know if it actually is. Maybe it's just because I'm out of stuff and we're out of short rests.
That might be worth
Okay, so I noticed with the perception check.
a lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Ingot. The amulet of the frost voices. Speak with dead. Okay, well, that is certainly something that Kalima would love to wear. And then, look, I don't know, man. Everyone can stand here, fine, but how bloody we are. This better not start a fight. Okay. We're so not ready for this, if this is like a boss.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always.
What a curious
Withers.
way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Peaceful and dead. Interesting. Quite the question. What's the reason for it? No.
Because that would be
Fighting me senseless.
Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
We're all equal. Depends on person's deed. Life doesn't matter to me. Life is only valuable in several... I'm not sure that I'm like crazy Gith Yankee, you know? Each life is of infinite value. Each life is infinite value. That's certainly not what the Gith think. Especially when we're like killing mind flayers, right? Like, not mind flayers' life, don't care. Depends on the mortal. I kind of like in service to the Vlaakith. Like, we have a goal.
What an imbalance. Very well.
An imbalance.
I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place.
I'm sure if I attacked him, I would like just straight up die. Are you just gonna leave, Withers?
We have nothing more to discuss. Continue on thy way, as if I were not here. I must attend this place after so many years away. We will see each other again soon. The mechanics of fate would be difficult to explain to one such as
Okay,
myself.
thanks for that.
Regardless, it will.
Okay,
occur.
fate will happen. We will be friends. Just the way he slithers away, or I guess withers away. Could we long rest? You have enough supplies. What did he just say? He's just...
How long has it been?
He says he has 1 health. But I don't wanna mess with him. Cantrip for extra life. Yeah, can we just sleep here? Okay, we're gonna do it here. Campsite. Take a long rest, fully heal your party, advance relationships. That's pretty cool. We are so bloodied. Can we, like, where's the homely clothes, tasteful boots? Underwear, that's good. So this is like our visibility at home. Okay. Simple robe? No. Is there any clothing that we have that is... That's Gales, that's Shadowhearts, that's Asterions. And booties? No. Underwear? No. We do have the extra amulet. The circlet. Whole bunch of armor. Scale mail. I mean, I would love that. Chain shirt's chillin'. Simple gloves. Leather boots are funky. Okay, well. No fancy clothes for us. We have an exclamation over our boy.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Go to hell.
Good evening to you too. That's his style of speaking.
Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real.
He's talking about when we
It isn't
actually went to
trivial.
hell. What do you know? Tad more dejected. Oh, yeah, he's a little bit sad. What's on your mind? I almost feel like he's just gonna talk.
Devils.
Yeah, there it is.
Dragons. Mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles
Just put up
slithering
the
through
volume
our
a little
heads
bit.
like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract.
We do have the tadpoles. Get some rest. We're in deep. You know what? We'll find someone who can help us. What can I say? But you're right.
Point well made. I see. I'll wake you bright and early. We'll need to find a healer before the wee
Healer's
one
good.
gets hungry.
You're not versed in
I know
magic,
some.
are you?
Not versed in magic. The powers my patron grants me, I could write an epic.
Oh, I do apologize. I meant to ask, are you studied in magic? Namely, are you a wizard? Which you
Oh.
are not. If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master. Go ahead. I'm listening. Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
It's quite the dating profile. You must have many stories. Archmage, yeah. Know about your hobbies. Can you tell us something about the real you? I want to know about more than your hobbies.
Certainly. That I have a great respect for privacy, for instance, especially my own.
Try peering into his mind. You'll sneak in. We do have a little bonus, but not a wizard level. Let's not worry about that. Go to bed. Oh, this is quite the evening gown.
What were you two talking about?
What do you mean? If it was any of your business, we'd call you over. Next steps make sense.
I see. I'd be careful with Gale.
With Gale. If anyone has me concerned, it's you. You have been very open about yourself. Stir things up. You don't trust him?
He's a wizard. All they care about is power. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. You seem reliable. I think you know how
We're so
important it is that we
bloodied, man.
find someone who can cure us.
We
Best
have
if we
been
focus on that.
beaten.
Good.
Sooner.
We might even get lucky and
Sooner
find
the
one
better.
right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well. I've heard you can't get blood from a stone, but apparently you can get a wizard from one.
Gale is interested.
Gale seems interesting.
You like him? What do you think about all that's happened to us?
We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
Our stowaways. What will you do if we remove the tadpoles? Stowaways?
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We've no solid leads right now, though. We'd best get hunting. If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears.
Yeah, girl, get it. If you get rid of the tadpoles, what will you do?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
No reason for us to not stay together? Where would you go? More general?
Home. Baldur's
We don't,
Gate.
like,
There's
I'm not
someone
sold
waiting
on
for
this
me
party. We could
Someone I have to
team up
reach.
with anyone.
As soon as possible.
There's someone waiting for me. Reach them as soon as possible. I mean, she would have said it if she wanted to.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
Okay. How am I holding up?
You saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. I'd never have expected that from a Gith. And since then, you've seemed reliable. Maybe I'll have to reevaluate what I think I know about your kind.
That's pretty cool. So about what happened to us. I want to get to know you more.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, do you
Fair
think?
enough. We have to rely on each other.
Easier's often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head.
Maybe I'd like to get to know you better. Are you deflecting? You're hiding something from me. If you're not comfortable, I won't press you.
Thank you.
She was
I'm sure we'll get along
deflecting
perfectly
pretty
well.
hard there.
Fine.
I want to talk to you about
What's
what's
on your
happening.
mind?
No, okay. Turn to other matters. Leave. Good chat. We don't have anything exclamation marks here, but may as well speak to Asteria. Meet the basic party. Like, this kind of assembled itself.
Do you mind? I'm brooding.
He didn't like
Need
that I
something?
bothered him?
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all
A
rather
magistrate
tedious.
back in the city. I think it's better if you stay here in the camp. No, I mean... Noble lest be judged. Lest ye be judged. Learn a citizen's history as a magistrate. Oh. Okay.
Seems simple enough.
Go to bed, I guess. Seems like we've talked it all out. Camp supplies, camp supplies, camp supplies. Potatoes. We have a lot of big packs. They weigh 2. Most things weigh 0.9. So 2 for 40 is like 20 supplies per weight, right? So like if you look at something like an apple, it's like 15 per weight. And this bad boy is like 10 per weight. Just doing some quick math, like 2.5 times 4, right? So auto select, it wants to do this thing. But if we did all the individuals, that's a partial rest. Half. No. We'll do a full rest. All spell slots, everything else. Love it. So we all survived the night. I get my full slide. Gale gets his mage armor.
I applaud your taste.
Anything else? We actually have spell
What's
slots
next,
now,
I wonder?
which is fantastic. I mean, can you talk to Asteria?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
No, it just does our character. Okay, we can't. We are the main character, so it doesn't do a bunch of stuff for us.
Anything of use?
Leave camp.
What path lies before me?
Long rest. Leave camp. Oh, cool. So it still puts us right back where we were. Anyways, I think that's where it's going to be for day one. This is quite a bit of Baldur's Gate I've played, but I had a really good time so far. We are so close, I think, to actually getting our next skill point. We're over 2/3 of the way on this most recent level, and then we will finally have Pact of the Blade. So instead of fighting with our proficiency in dexterity, we'll be fighting with our proficiency in charisma. And I don't know, there's a lot of things that we can do with that. We can also use items that we're not naturally proficient with. So like, sure, we could use the spear or something, but realistically, I'd love to get, I think we had like a two-handed like great club at one point. It's only a d8 of damage, so I don't think I would do that over the scimitar. But you know, there's just so much to do with the Pact of the Blade, okay? You can really play around with some fancy weapons. And once we do get a really, really strong two-hander, I have all the intention of becoming like a champion with a multi-class and a fighter. Trust me, I'm thinking on it real good. Also, I'm pretty sure we get a feat at 4, and that feat will be when we can do a whole bunch of other stuff. So anyways, I'm excited for some fun times. I hope you are too, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.